Samsung promises pro-level features, but can it deliver with the Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 Pro? Hello everybody, my name is Matthew Miller from the ZDNet Mobile Gadgeteer. I've been hiking, running, walking, biking, sleeping, and living with the new Galaxy Watch 5 Pro for about 3 weeks now. It clearly beats all previous Samsung watches and the Apple Watch in terms of battery life, and it offers quite a bit for the $449.99 starting price. Make sure to check out the full written review for all of the details, but let's get into it a little bit here. So the main thing, we'll start the pro level and divide it into a couple parts, right? The hardware and the software. Hardware wise, I have no doubt that it is pro level. So by that, it means it has a titanium level casing, titanium casing on it. And as you can see, the thickness here compared to the Watch 4 Classic, it is quite a bit thicker, right? It's about 15 millimeters or so in thickness, but it's lightweight with that titanium build. In addition to the titanium build, it has sapphire glass Super AMOLED display, and we usually see this titanium and sapphire combination on GPS sports watches that are priced $600,000 or more. So to find a smartwatch with these premium level hardware features is pretty good. Now, another thing that I really like about the default is the debuckle sport strap. This is a new sport strap for Samsung, and you can see it in my pictures and things, maybe not see it here so much, but it's magnetically closed, and you simply lift it up and then it opens up this way. And then to adjust it, you slide in the band in and out of this part of it to get to your perfect fit. So then from then on out, you just put it on your wrist and then it snaps closed. And I've been using this, like I said, for 3 weeks. It has not come off at all during that time. I love this band, super comfortable and very secure. Now, other things when it comes to the hardware, durability wise, it has 5 atmosphere IP68 dust and water resistance. It had mil standard 810H shock resistance in it. There is no physical rotating bezel as we saw in the Watch 4 Classic, but it does a software one. And with a concave design we see in the glass, around the glass and on the casing, it's easy to swipe your finger around the inside of the frame and emulate that rotating bezel with your finger. Now, obviously, Samsung's focus on this, in addition to the pro level features, hardware-wise, is on health. And it has the Samsung biosensor on the back that combines optical heart rate, electrical heart signals, and bioelectrical impedance. And this gives them support for ECG, body composition, and other advanced measurements and things. There is a very small sensor on the back that is the skin temperature sensor. Currently, this is not yet active. We'll have to wait and see when that becomes active and how that impacts some of our data that's being collected. And unfortunately, I think this is the 3rd or 4th year in a row now. This watch does support blood pressure monitoring, however, still not in the US, and I don't know if we're ever going to see it. It does have a 1.4-inch 450 by 450 pixels display, powered by the Samsung Exynos W920, which is the same processor that we saw in the Galaxy Watch 4 series as well. Again, this is the second watch. It's powered by Google Wear OS, powered by Samsung. So it has Google Maps, Google Pay, or Google Wallet now, sorry, Google Assistant, Google Messages, as well as the Samsung goodies, Samsung Pay, Bixby, Samsung Health, and more. A key part of this hardware is the massive 590 milliampere battery, which Samsung I think says 3 days of use. I'm easily getting 2 days up to 3 days of use. My runs and my hikes have shown to consume about 2% battery per hour with GPS active. I still have to test GPS active with music streaming, but I usually don't stream the music directly from the watch, although this supports that as well. There is only one size available. It's 45 millimeter diameter, and as I said, it's pretty thick at 15 millimeters. So it is a pretty big watch for some people at that 45.5 millimeter diameter. This model is the black titanium. It also comes in a gray titanium. When I ordered my Fold 4, I ordered my own in the gray titanium just because I wanted a different look to it. And on the side, there are hardware buttons, 2 of them. The top is the home button and the bottom is kind of the back button. The back button, when you press and hold it, goes to Samsung Pay, and that can't be customized yet. However, the top actually has a lot of flexibility. A double press of the top button and a long press of the top button can be assigned to whatever you want. Personally, I have mine as the first one, the double press for Google Wallet, and the press and hold for Google Assistant, which is fantastic to have on a high quality watch like this. Now, this version that I'm testing is the Wi-Fi model, which is $449.99. They also offer an LTE cellular model for only $50 more. And if Samsung didn't have such a messed up pre-ordering system when I ordered my Fold 4, I would have gotten the LTE model for only $50 more. So, there's a lot to cover here. Oh, one last thing, sorry. I forgot to talk about the software pro features of this watch. The main software pro feature is a thing called Route. Now, to explain this, even though it's a pro feature, it really takes a lot of steps to get GPX files onto the watch. So I created a how-to article on ZDNet and highly recommend you go through that because I have all the steps of how to get GPX routes on here. However, once you do have a few set up and you go on hikes or bike rides, you can use the route feature to actually guide you with turn-by-turn, off course, and all of that through the routes. And that's kind of one of the pro features that software-wise that are advertising. I think there'll be more coming down the pike as we see more applications and more support from Samsung. But if you're interested in more about the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, check out the description below for links on where to find it. And you can get more details in our full review at ZDNet. Thanks for watching, everybody.